Here for the testing, which means I should be able to very soon get rid of these 8,000 freaking eggs sitting here taking up room. And I forgot to bring up the change log, so hold on. There we go. Alright, so change log's up. Just wait on Greg to show his face. Tell me he's learned what he needs to learn about all this crap. Still have no idea where the sugar came from. But this I must have dropped somewhere and didn't know it. I think I actually know when I dropped that. I was over there doing something that fell down a cable. And I never went and got it. And these are the signs that I had on the distillation tower. I'd only gotten 3 of them back. I never bothered to look for the rest. A pretty good load of apples in there. One lonely piece of cobblestone. I have no idea where the saplings came from. So that's everything that got voided this week, along with the 8,000 freaking eggs. So that is part of the updating. Greg also updated the config pack to disable IC2 Classic World Gen and to disable Railcraft tanks, which I just remembered something, Greg. Way back when I had the issue with the Railcraft tanks, originally, you made it to where drums and barrels couldn't be right-clicked into those tanks. So you couldn't smack it, because that's what crashed me, was when I went up to one and went like this, that was supposed to fill the barrel, and it got stuck, I do believe. And I think you made it to where they wouldn't do that. Not that I disagree with your choice to disable them, because I disable them in every pack I make that has GT6, because I don't want them in there. I don't feel they have a place with GT6 because the fact that they can hold anything, they don't go by the gas and heat and acidic rules. But maybe you could do the same thing where you can't place an item into them. But I don't know. Anyways, as of now, they're disabled by GT6. So no more Railcraft tanks screwing up the world. Because there is a fix out there. They fixed it before I even had the crash. But they've never released the update. The update's sitting there on their GitHub. And nobody's dealt with it. Nobody's released it. Nobody apparently gives a shit to release it. I've got to do something about this floor back here. This is a mess. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. The electric cable wire dupe bug is dealt with. We already checked that out in the original test a few days ago. So that doesn't exist anymore. See what else we have. Zirconium ingots didn't exist for some reason. So apparently now zirconium ingots do exist. If we can check and make sure here. Zirconium. A lot of zirconium. Not a lot of need for it, but I got it. Let's go ahead and let's see. Who's got an ingot? There we go. Ingot. And we can just plop that right there. Throw that in there. And just doing shit. I dropped all my crap. There we go. And I have no heat suit, so I gotta be careful. Need to go get my pincers. Where did I put those things? I'm so used to just jumping around these things and not worrying about it. I don't have a heat suit. I gotta be careful now. Let's see. Prefix filter, voiding items when shift clicking stuff into it, despite it not being supposed to allow shift clicking in the first place. Oh, well, that's awesome. You somebody shift clicking stuff into them to transport it? Like they would a chest? Or are you talking shift clicking to put it into the filter spot? Oh, what the hell? I'm out of creosote? Well, son of a bitch. Hold on. We'll have to check the zirconium thing a little bit later. I'll have to go turn on the creosote, which this is going to be switched over when I do the methane thing. Once I know I have a good supply of stuff to make methane out of, I will be switching those off of creosote and onto methane. We got plenty of wood up there, so let that burn. Yeah, being in the GUI where you put the thing up in the spot. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you could shift click into it. I didn't think you were supposed to be able to do that. That's what I thought you meant. Let's see. We got one of them down here. Shit. Hey, it's up there somewhere. Hold on. I didn't realize I flipped the damn door or floor out of that. That's why you don't dig down in Minecraft. You're not supposed to dig below your feet. Because if you do, you can fall in a fucking hole. Break your damn ass. Alright, shut up. Alright, so there's the Core Dictionary prefix filter. And yeah, you can't shift click in it now. So that's good. Apparently you could before. Let me go grab the stuff that's supposed to be in there. Which I'm still kind of trying to figure out why these are over here. Because these should not be over here. These should have gotten picked up by that prefix filter. So I must have something not set right down here. Why am I in the chest? Alright, so can't shift click it up there. Just put it in like that. Yeah, everything looks like it's working fine. I didn't have any problems with it when I set it up a while back. I'll check that out later. Haven't ever really used it. Alright, so we'll check out the zirconium ingot in a little bit. The stone layer generator now actually checks if chisel, marble, and limestone are enabled before trying to generate air blocks if they happen to be missing despite chisel being installed. So I guess it was trying to spawn them and then making air blocks instead since it wasn't installed. So that's a little bit of work on the world gen. Let's see. Pressure valves now work with the global garbage dump. I don't know if there shouldn't be anything in my global garbage dump but water. I guess I could put something in it. Someone removed chisel blocks using the chisel config, and that resulted in air blocks being generated. Ah! So they had it in and then took it out. Okay. Gotcha. So let's actually, you know what? Let's grab a little bit. Well, I'll test it first to make sure. Like I said, I don't think there's anything in it. This one is empty, right? Yeah. Yep, no gas in there. Didn't figure there was. I figured there was only water. That's all I remember putting in there. But I can go grab some hydrogen out of the tank downstairs. Egg! What the hell are you doing in here? No. Why don't you bring your ass over here, buddy? I need to figure out where you came from. Come on. Away from all the important shit. Yeah, there you go. I missed something when I was lighting up the other day. Let's see if we can figure out what that was. Everything looks... Oh, hell. I missed a great big area right there. Apparently. I guess that would be where you spawned. Nice job, dumbass. Trying to blow everything up. Alright, so that should be taken care of. Actually, you know what? Instead of getting hydrogen out of the tank, let's just grab this little bit of methane that we actually made the other day. Made 3,000 liters. Alright, so let's go put this in the garbage. And we'll test getting it back out of it. Got a garbage can up here. Holy crap. Blow shit up here too, apparently. Now, why are you empty? Where is all my power going? I have had nothing running. And I filled that up yesterday before I left. I think Greg is voiding my power on me. I have nothing that could have been running. I blame Greg. I had that at least halfway full. I blame Greg. And I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on that and see where in the hell that power is going or when it is going. Because I know when I came on last night to check it out and turn everything off, it was sitting perfectly still and was not going down at all. For some reason now, it's empty. Just noticed that I forgot to implement the proper nozzle handling like I did with basic machines a few weeks ago, if you remember, for the garbage dump, I mean. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm guessing this might not work, but we're going to try it anyways, since we're already here. Get 'em, turret. Whoop their ass. Don't even know what you're shooting at, but whoop their ass anyways. Alright. So the garbage is down here. Damn near impossible to get to. Do I have any pipes on me? No, I don't. And I can't put this in there to do that, because that would void the whole tank. Let's go grab a pipe. Methane is heavier than air, right? Dun, dun. I guess I could do it out the side. It doesn't say in there. It really ought to. It only tells you on the gas itself. Thought I put some pipes in here. Did you look up void pipes in NEI? Oh, did you really remove them? You mean ass. The recipe has been removed in favor of the Greg Tech Ender garbage bin. Yeah, he removed them. Mean ass. Alright, so you go there. Put this here. And I really forgot to grab my wrench. Let's go get a wrench. Damn Greg's. Always fucking with shit. Like I said, I only used it for one application. And that was so I could, that was my little bit of role playing that I was doing. I've never really been into role playing like Junior is. But that was my little bit of role playing that I was putting water back out into the river. And there is no way of really doing that. I could do like a floodgate from Buildcraft, but because it doesn't actually remove the water blocks when I use the drain, I can't really put the water blocks back. And I'm sure at this point I'd have been putting back way more than what I've taken out. So avoiding it just made more sense. Alright, so this thing should be empty. which it is. So that means it just voided that methane for me. And now I'm going to get myself stuck. Now how the fuck does this happen, Greg? How am I stuck between two pipes? Shouldn't that almost be impossible to do? If they have a hitbox, how the hell am I stuck here? Well, hopefully there wasn't anything in that pipe. So I do believe that was the chlorine going down pipe. I hope. I love how Bear just doesn't want to make another ender garbage bin and goes into his pipe spaghetti. Yes, I'm lazy. I don't want to make another one. Alright, so let's try this out. See if it'll pull that methane back out. Which it doesn't. Which is probably what Greg was talking about his handling thing not being done properly. So he'll have to deal with that for the release. So the methane is not going to come out of there right now. I'm not even really that worried about getting it back. But we'll figure it out when he does the release and see if I can get it out then. Let's see, next. Try the tap instead of the nozzle. You know I'm going to get water out of there, right? Lots and lots of water. But I will try it. That worked. We have 64,000 liters of water. I don't even know if I have the obsidian plates to make another garbage bin. I really do need to make a second one, but that's kind of my rule here. I only make one. It's right there. That's my one. I have to use that one. As I don't like voiding shit, so one should be sufficient. Oh, because I actually put water in there, Greg. Not the Buildcraft pipe. That's for my overfilled distilled water. I actually have a water coming out of, I think it's this mixer. Let's see. Yeah, right here. No, that's the sugar one. It's not that one. No, wait a minute. It's this. I think. The hydrochloric acid in the bath with tungstate ore gives water and chlorine. I'm voiding this water. So all of that water that comes out of bathing stuff in hydrochloric acid has gone into that trash bin up there, so it's going into the dump. So there's a lot of water in there. Not as much as there would be if I was putting the distilled water in there as well, but there's a lot of water. I think there's a bunch of lubricant in there too, because I got lubricant dumped in there. We can find out. I can dump it. Seems how I still have my void pipe. Good God, I'm just going to tear everything in here. My void pipe's not being used because I haven't hooked that back up. But I can bring it back here and just keep emptying and see what I get. So I should be able to do that, and then that should be now empty, I believe. Yep. So we can just do that, and there's 2 more things of water. And there's 2 more things of water. Like I said, there'll be a lot of water in here. Some more fucking water. I'm actually thinking about turning this off so the water's not actually being voided and recycling it. There's more water. Thinking about making a tank that the drain will fill the tank, but it'll only open the valve when it gets to like half full. That way there's plenty of room to put recycled water into it. Or maybe running a 2-tank system to where the drain keeps 1 tank full, but it won't fill the second tank, which is the tank I run out of, unless it gets down to being completely empty. Holy shit, this is a lot of water. How many times have I done this now? Still more things of water. I'm expecting to eventually get some lubricant out of here. Water and water. We're still on water. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. 3 hours later, we'll actually get down to just the methane. Because I have processed an ass ton of tungsten stuff. Still on fucking water. This is the one thing I have to say, though, that I like about this garbage dump. Is the fact that it holds everything, and you got to deal with it if you want something out. Like, if I had accidentally voided that methane, and I was trying to get that methane back out, I got to sit here and go through all this shit to get to it. Can't just go, well, I want the last thing I put in, back out. Damn, we're still on water. Told you I avoided a lot of water. I wasn't bullshitting. I avoided a lot of fucking water. Need a fluid filter block and a pump cover to get a specific fluid out. Ah. So I never used the damn thing, so I never thought of ways of getting around getting a specific thing out. I've never actually wanted to get a specific thing out. Because to me, that's not the way voiding shit works. Voiding shit works is it's voided, it's gone forever and ever and ever. There is no backup. You screw up and void it, you screw up and do something wrong, that's just part of life. You fucked it up, you got to break it. Now, speaking of though, am I going to get, if that pipe had, let's go look and see actually. When I fell between them pipes over there earlier, if there was actually something in there and I broke that pipe, that's a voided fluid. So the way you just did this for this update, whatever was in that pipe when it was broke would go into the dump, right? So there should be 1,500 sulfuric acid in that pipe, in that garbage dump, that I will eventually get to. If I'm understanding this all correctly. If there was something in those pipes, then it's in the dump too, since the pipe breaking will move it to the dump. Okay. So, yep, at some point I will find 1,500 liters of sulfuric acid in it. Okay, we finally got rid of the water. Now we're down to the lubricant. Now we just got to deal with all the lubricant that's in here. Oh, wait a minute. What was that one? Okay, that's lubricant 2, so here's the last of the lubricant. And that is 2 liters of oil. How the hell did that get in there? That must have been in one of the pipes I broke. No, because that wasn't working at that time. I have no idea how that got in there. Okay, so it is now empty of fluids. There we go. There's the gas. So the methane came out. So the problem was that I didn't have, I had to get rid of all the fluids to get to the gas. So now that I've done that, if I get rid of the oil, now I should get the sulfuric acid that we were just talking about that was in that pipe. And I did. And since I had to get rid of it, we're going to void it. And now we'll double check, and garbage dump is now completely empty. There are no fluids or gases, no liquids or gases. There are no fluids in the garbage dump anymore. And there's no items because I have that thing set up. So let's put my methane back. There we go. So get that done and taken care of. So Greg says he needs something else tested with it when he releases, if he does. Need it tested. Alright, so pressure valve. Most ways to avoid fluids by breaking mixing bowls, bathing pots, juicers, basic machines, multi-block tanks, crucibles, molds, or pipes, what we just talked about. Even if they break by themselves, will end up putting their fluids into the global garbage now. So that's what we were just discussing with Greg about me breaking that pipe. So we just basically tested that. It does definitely do that. Added despawn items will now also end up in the global garbage, which we have definitely tested. As we have an entire freaking box and shit over here of items. Which I just thought about it. That sugar might be from a witch that got shot by the turret. Because they do drop things when they die by the turret. I'm still not sure where the 6 fir saplings came from. That one I'm still a little hazy on. But the gunpowder, the string, the sugar, definitely the slime balls probably came from the turret. And I despawned these yesterday. And then all the apples from my tree up there. And all the fucking eggs. Alright, so have you seen everything you need to see with this? So I can dismantle this after we get done today? At least the item part. I'll have to get me some lava to put those eggs in. And then we have one other thing. Once Greg says we are all done with the garbage dump stuff, then I will go on to our one last item. A new item that was added this week. Let's see. Saplings tend to just show up from World Gen. It's one of those stupid people don't know how big they are allowed to make leaves on a tree thing. Ah, okay. And I did go out mining last night. I went and got a bunch of cinnabar and redstone and ruby. That way I can wash up some more gold and silver and lead. And I might have generated a little bit of stuff. And yes, you can get rid of the garbage. Thank God. I'm tired of looking at all them eggs. We still have a lava bucket sitting around here. There we go. Give me just a second. I gotta eat some Tums. My stomach's giving me issues. I know I could have done that an easier, quicker way, But man, that was satisfying. That was so satisfying watching all those eggs go away. No more collecting eggs, thank you. Alright, and let's go ahead and dispose of what's in the box. What's in the box? Dump my inventory so I'm not getting anything out that I'm not supposed to. Alright, so the only thing on me is crates. And I'm going to place these two down. I know there's no crates in there, but hey. Would you stop dumping shit out on the ground? Look here. Yeah. Can I do this by hand? No. Damn it, I need my wrench. You go away for now. And you don't get it back. Thank God. Alright, so if Greg has any more fluid testing, we'll just, put in another one and deal with it then. And if I do, all the items are going to go right above a lava thing. Go away. Don't go away mad. Just go the fuck away. That show should blow you up right there. Throw gunpowder and lava. Should go boom and blow your ass up. That'd be funny as shit. You'd think twice about killing a creeper in lava if it did, wouldn't you? Alright, so now it's all empty. Put my inventory back in my inventory where it belongs. And all this garbage dump stuff is finally done. What is in here? Oh, that's my mining box. And that's the ores I got. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Because I like to keep my crates. You never know when I'm going to need another crate. It's not like I've got 26, 27 of them in my inventory. Okay, so now the last thing that was added, which is absolutely awesome, is a rope. And watch it take like 600,000 freaking string to make this bitch. So Greg has now added rope. Now I just gotta find said rope. There it is. Silk rope. Rope and grass rope. So you use a pair of scissors and dry grass and you make grass rope. You use string and scissors and you make a regular rope or a silk rope. And for regular rope, hello? Greg, what the fuck's up with this recipe? You've got a goof. There's no recipe for the first rope. Not even sure what is supposed to be that recipe, but that's definitely not how you make it. So let's see how much string I actually have. 49 there. 2 there. Regular rope is loom only. Yeah, but there was no recipe in there. It was all leads. There's no actual recipe for the rope. The only thing it's showing is different colored strings to make a lead. Silk and grass ropes are the early game ones. The rest is from plant fibers. Let's see, was it like that? Let's see. Yeah, it was just like that. 2 and 2. It is shaped 2 and 2, and that should give me the rope. Why is it not giving? Oh, that's wire cutter, not scissor yet, dumbass. Scissor. Go. There is our rope. So we have 12 of them. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, I was wondering when you'd finally catch it. That's not working. Okay, so let's play with the rope a little bit here. Now, basically, you need something like that. Now, wait a minute. Oh, it has to be opaque. This isn't opaque. Well, that kind of sucks. This will hold my weight. Why can't I use this? But at least it pops off and it gives it back to you. But I could do that and get up there. And we can play like we're in gym class. By the way, I never had to do this in gym class. Now, he said you can also... Oh yeah, just add to it by right-clicking like you do scaffold. You know, this would have been a great time for Greg to add scaffolds along with it. And then we can just climb up it. And there you go, we are up the rope. And you can shift-click on it so you can stay up here. So this will give you a way of maneuvering around. And is it harvestable? It's harvestable by hand. So that is awesome. And he also said you can harvest quicker with scissors. So there we go. We harvested it with scissors. Now, the one I want to try is for going down. This is the reason why I actually love the idea of this shit. Is so I can use it for climbing down, like into a ravine or into a cave. And it works much better than the rope ladder from Open Blocks. I might actually take the rope ladder out of Open Blocks now that we have a Great Tech rope. Holy crap, look at how red it is down there. Get them, turret! Whoop their asses! Kick a dog shit out of them. Alright, so I can place that there. And then I can do this. And that'll take me right down. Oh, hey, there you go. I can place it on the ground. It looks like a little top hat. But I can't connect them. That kind of stinks. I want to connect it. There we go. We're down here. And then we need to go back up. And just do like a so. And we're back up. Now, if I use the scissors... Aha! Popped it all right into my inventory. Alright. Now, what if I use my hand? If I put this over here... And then I break this by hand. And I don't lag like shit. All of them came into my inventory but the top one. So that kind of sucks. I lost the top one. Dude, you're in a hole. You really should do something about that, dude. You're stuck in a hole. Ouch, now you're getting me shot by my own damn turret. Haha, took your head off, fucker. That was funny. Okay, found the issue with that recipe. Gonna be fixed in release. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna need to make a bunch of these. Let's go over... Damn it. It's hard to break these things when you're sitting in a minecart. Let's go over to the area over yonder here and see if we have some more string. Because you figure you usually need about 16 to 20. It's about how deep ravines usually are. 16 or 20. It is nice that you can use dry grass in the beginning. That's kind of awesome. Alright. Oh, we got 4 stacks of fucking string. So let me just borrow 2 of them. And do like so. And apparently Junior forgot his phone. So give me 1 second. Alright, nothing major. Junior can call him back when he gets home. Alright, so I got 32 rope. That'll be good. Let's see. Okay, found the issue with that recipe. Gonna be fixed. That's about 4 stacks of string. Let's put this stuff back. So I got me 32 silk rope. That should get me just about anywhere I need to go. Check on my bees. You are captive. So you guys have actually reverted back to captive because you were common. Well, son of a bitch. Alright, now you said plant fibers. Link of plant wax? I didn't even know there was plant wax. Plant wax. Where's the plant fiber? Is that the issue, Greg? Is that you didn't actually put the plant fiber in here? Because we got plant remains. I don't see any plant fiber. Laser fiber wire, quartz fiber, industrial hemp fiber, glass fiber. I did not name them like that. Oh. Well. The colored strings and the coupon string. So you're saying this one is going to be any of the colored strings. Makes that one. or the coupon string, or regular string made in aluminum. So is this one more hand harvest shears is faster. If it's gonna take 4, it's about 4 stacks of string for a good rope, 7 stacks of dry grass. Alright. Well, we'll see when the release gets here what the other recipe is like. Regular string equals silk rope. Okay. So any of the colored strings will be the regular rope. Regular string will be silk rope. Alright. Actually, you know what? There's one other thing that I think I should test. Now that I think about it. I've got to go back over yonder. I don't have any here. So hold your asses, we're going back to the other side. What I'm testing, in case anybody's wondering, is can you add bits of dried rope, dried grass rope, to the silk rope? So say you're out and about, you know, and you had your rope with you, but you didn't have enough. Why can I not pick up a dry bale with my hand? What the hell is the... It's a sword, ain't it? I don't carry a sword. What the hell? I think there's a sword up here, one of them silver ones I made. Let's go look and see. Go ahead and test it. I made sure things make sense somewhat. Okay. Let's get my silver sword here. There's a lots of silver in it anyways. You can't recycle them. Yep. And a freaking sword to pick up dried bales. Alright, so now if I take these and I do this, am I doing this wrong? How the hell do you do this? Oh, it's this one up here that's missing. Alright, so if I do this, and place this like so. Aha! So you cannot add the two together. It has to be one continuous rope of the same material. Okay. I'm good with that. That's logical. Just wanted to make sure. Now we got this nice yellow rope. You can just sit right there and be pretty. Alright, so don't run out of rope and think you're going to put two together. It ain't going to work. Alright, so other than the fact that I can't connect that rope and that rope together, they don't connect. Looks like crap. Other than that, I've got everything tested out that I can think of. And other than what Greg has already taken care of and fixed, I don't see any issues. So as soon as he is ready, he can do the release. I am going to go back to messing with my pipes. Oh man, stop with the yawning. I shouldn't really be tired. I should sort of be tired, but I shouldn't really be tired. I should sort of be tired because I didn't go to bed until like 2 or 3 and got back up at like 9, so I only had like 6 hours of sleep, but that's more than what I normally get, which is why I say I technically shouldn't be tired. Alright, so the update video is done. I will release in about 40 minutes or so. Maybe you stay. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm going to go mess with. Is there anything that I haven't checked that you snuck in here without putting in the changelog? Because you do like to do that to us every now and then. I'm going to get this stuff ready to be processed here. Alright, so the redstone I'm not real worried about. And I don't know where redstone actually is in the new world gen. Just in case you're wondering, this is old world gen redstone. That's why it's all in stone. So let's see, cinnabar, ruby, ruby. That's redstone. We're not worried about that. I'm just worried about the redstone and the cinnabar for the moment. Or the ruby and the cinnabar for the moment. And that's another cinnabar. Alright, let's go get rid of all this cobble. Yeah, like removing void pipes that you didn't put in the changelog. Yeah, you sneak those little things in there, like my methane, you know. You didn't mess with my methane production. Let's see. Methane. Okay, you didn't mess with the methane. Good. I'm happy. It worried me the other day when you said you didn't think that was how you made methane. I was worried you were going to change it over to where it made the biogas. Oh, that crap on methane. I'm here from the old school grade tech, before IC2 had their biogas crap. I want good old methane. Get rid of this crap. You go away. Nobody cares that you even exist, fucker. Scheelite, lapis, garnierite, and green sapphire. And we'll put these in here to be shredded. Nah, I just forgot that it wasn't IC2 biogas. Okay. Alright. Get that all sorted. And I got the water taken care of down here the other day. But I needed to make some pipes to finish connecting this up. And like I said, I think I'm going to take these out and put in tinies, because I really don't need these great big small ones, because it's not going to need that much. So I might as well just turn these into small ones instead of, or tinies, because that's a bit excessive. Let's go ahead and get that done. Do I have a tiny pipe mold? I do. Now I'm not going to waste the small pipes I have. That's 18, so here's 24. And throw these in here. Let them get started. And throw these back in the box. Because this does 100 liters a tick bandwidth, and methane, when we're creating it, is only going to put out 24 liters a tick, or 24 liters every 24 ticks. So this is definitely more than what we need. I could actually probably do like copper pipes if I wanted to, and still have plenty of bandwidth. But right now I have more steel available than I do copper and bronze, so we're going to stick with using steel for now. I need to go get me a copper vein dug up. There we go. Need one here and there. Run this bad boy. Why am I still carrying around this? Oh shit. What the hell is going in that pipe? Oh, that's the outgoing pipe. So I won't be voiding anything. Okay. You gotta be careful where you're clicking. Right across there. Let's go up and get the rest of them, because they should be done by now. As long as the intruder didn't shut off. They're actually not done. But that should be plenty of them. 24 more is enough. And you know what? I did forget one thing. Let's make sure this zirconium ingot works. Why is that not lighting? Why is it empty? Huh? I know I started the coke ovens. So why do we not have creosote now? Probably burned up one of those wooden pipes across the floor down there. Yeah, they're definitely outputting soon. Yeah, we got a lot of it up here. So that means when I left that pipe exposed down there, it probably got caught on fire. Let's go check that out. Get this thing on my hand. Let's see. there's the pipe. It's definitely not missing. There's creosote going into it. So I'm not real sure why we don't have any up here. I may not have ever connected it back up from when I had the diesel going into it, or whatever it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I never reconnected the creosote. Okay. Figured out. There we go. Let's see. By the way, do the coke ovens stop once they made like X charcoal? They do not stop unless they are full of charcoal or they are full of creosote. Either your input has gotten empty or one of your outputs have gotten full. Because I have literally ran mine forever. Hold on. Damn. Bunch of bureaucratic bullshit. Alright. Alright, where are my pincers? There they are. So there is zirconium ingot. Definitely exists now. So there it is in all its glory. Now I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do with it, because I don't need a zirconium ingot. Alright, let's go finish this piping up. Let's see here. And there. Check out this. And we'll put it into right here. What in the hell are you giving me, Junior? Alright. Connect that. And now we should be able to turn this on. We'll let this one run for a minute. Alright, now we'll kick this one on. And we are now making methane. And this is why I did the charcoal on the fermenter side. You can see it's going down and then jumps back up. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wasting any gas because I'm guessing that this is going to go faster. I think that's what I had figured out. Mm, 15, 14. Actually, looks like the fermenter might fill up. So I guess I did my math backwards. We're going to be creating more biomass than what we can go through. So this one might actually be sitting here burning, doing nothing. Not this one. Interesting, interesting. I don't have any liquids in the system right now. I just got a lot of hydrogen. So I can only deal with one of them at the moment. Because I haven't turned on the distillation tower yet. That will deal with that for us. There is something I want to test real quick. And that is why I lost my power out of there. I'm not real sure how I'm going to do that. Because what's weird is this one is full. This one is full. This one is full. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. I think it was when I used my drill. Alright, so Greg didn't steal my power. I filled up my drill. My drill ate my power. I forgot about that. Here I'm blaming Greg and it ain't Greg's fault. Alright, this time I was wrong. Doesn't happen very often. Alright, so everything's running well down here. I need to figure out how to... I should be able to put an automatic shutoff on the gas one. Let's go ahead and make one of those and see if it'll work. Damn it, don't blame the drill stealing your power on me. Yeah, well, it kind of happened. I have no idea how I forgot that I filled my drill up last night. But, you know how it is, I forget everything, so. I need to make some rubber sheets, because apparently, oh, I'll steal one from in here. Never mind. Alright, so we do this. And we do this. There we go. Automatic machine shut off switch. This should work. if it is unable to process anything, it should automatically turn off the burning box below it. Now, it's not going to turn it back on, but it will turn it off. And then I'm thinking what I might do, if I can figure out a way to do it, I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to do some redstone to this thing. There we go. It cannot run, so I shut it off because the biomass had backed up. But I want to see if I can figure out, because what I can actually do, if I'm correct, is that automatic machine shutoff switch can be on any side. It does not have to be on the front. So, let me see here. What is that one I have in here? That's a progress sensor. What's it take for a running sensor? Alright, this is going to take a T2 circuit, at least. So I'm going to have to make a circuit for it. 10 cables and 2 repeaters. Alright, so let's remove that shit. What do we have for circuits up here? We have advanced and basics. We don't have any good. I could put the advanced on it, and that would make it good. But I don't want to waste them. So let's see. Good circuit. This one. And it's going to need the good parts, which is red alloy fine wire and fine copper wire. Let's go see if I have any of that over here, and I do. Let's go ahead and do half a stack of parts. If I have half a stack of the crystal silicon buells. I haven't made very many buells lately. Reason being, I hate the fact that I have to make the silicon itself out of silicon dioxide, like I do the iron, and it just annoys me. I hate hand processing silicon all the way through. It is very, very annoying. Alright, so let's get these cut up. So we need to take and connect these two again. There we go. That'll get that running. Let's go down here and see if this is still going. Yeah, it is out. So shut it off. And I'm going to have to do a special thing because of the way this pipe is ran. For this one, it's okay, but these I won't be able to do it the same way. But I got an idea on how I'm going to do it. Let's go see if I have any fuels made. Which I'm going to redo my fuel system back here. It's going to run off of methane. And yeah, I am out of them. Because I don't have any silica. So I'm going to have to process some more up, as much as I don't like doing so. Is this thing getting heated up yet? No, it's still being slow. I don't believe I have any silicon over here. Yeah, here we go. So I'll have to get some silicon dioxide and process it up. So I probably won't do all 32 of these. Let's just do 16. Just in case I run into something I need more of the regular ones for. Put these back. Oh, wait a minute. That's signalium. That's not right. That's not copper. That's the copper. I think I looked at that. I seriously doubt there's anything I'm going to need the plates for. But you never know. Go ahead and do, save about 16 of them. Because I don't believe I'm going to be making solar panels. Solar is not really going to be an option down here. Unless I run a lot of power. Go ahead and turn on the press. I'm going to shut these off. And this. Whether that damn cutter's done or not. And I'm going to go do the old man thing and be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. He's gone away for those few minutes. I'm gonna release now. Okay, cool. Instead of releasing in 10 minutes, like Bear's toilet break caused the release to be 10 minutes early. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you're compiling and updating now. Alright. And still waiting on the press to get done. Yeah. Hurry up, you damn thing. Yeah, you can ask an off-topic question if you want. I don't give a shit. Alright, so I'm gonna need these. Now, why did it stop? Well, give me your guff. Alright, so we'll let that get done. I'll throw those in there. Let them get done. And there we go. There's a tube good. Now I can go shut that off. And we can make this thing. Let's get some redstone. Eight should be more than enough. I need, is it 2 repeaters? So I'm gonna need 4 sticks. Need 4 torches. And then I need to get some stone. So I need 6. Damn it. I hate when it does that. And I'm fresh out of stone. Can you use andesite for repeaters? Let's see. I can this way. Can I do the regular way? I can. Awesome. Alright, so give me another one. Let's see, remember that mass storage you use for eggs? Use it for fucking sticks, damn it. Seen that, did you? Yeah, I definitely need to, Greg. That is for sure. Except I'm going to be burning them off very soon. Alright, there's my 2 repeaters. You need to wash the circuits, doofus. Bathe the circuits in soldering alloy. Alright, so these go in the center. This goes up here. 2 tin cables. And I agree with Greg. It all depends on the type of person you are, with if it's difficult to develop a mod or not. I am not the type of person that could do it because I am a more hands-on type of person, where coding is more of a mental typing type of thing, and that's just not my way of doing things. I have made a mod that's in this pack, but I didn't personally develop every part of it. I was just learning how to do it. Spiger did the actual development, and without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Bearcore wouldn't exist without Spiger. But just doing what he showed me and trying to imagine doing it on my own would be, impossible. Alright, so let's see. I have some redstone in here. Alright, so we have some redstone wire. And I should have some sticky pistons in here somewhere. If not, I can make some. There's one. That'll work for the testing I need to do. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the piston here. No, I need to move it back one. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to put a block on it. Give me that piece of cobblestone. Let's go ahead and light this up. And we're going to put the redstone out here like this. And I'm going to need to invert it.
No, it's complete bullshit.
What do you want now, damn it? I'm trying to work here, fucker.
I went down to Papa John's,
Mm-hmm.
parked the car, walked inside.
Mm-hmm.
Guy walked over, I said, here to apply for the job.
Mm-hmm.
He says, we're not hiring right now.
All those things outside didn't tell him he was full of shit?
And so I said, I looked at him, like, so all the lighting and the banisters and all that shit just complete bullshit. Like, no, we just filled it out yesterday. And you still have them on the window? Shouldn't have that been a, hey, we might want to take these things off kind of thing?
Yeah, you didn't think so.
Literally, I parked right across the whole side of the building. Now hiring drivers!
You stop yelling, you big mouth motherfuckers.
The sign was yelling.
I don't give a shit.
So I went to Marco's instead.
Okay.
Applied there. They said they'd get back to me in a couple days. Walking out the door, I said, just don't be like Pizza Hut. Just left it at that.
Yeah. I need to turn that around. Give me that. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to put the redstone torch going that way, which is going to invert the signal. Problem is, I ain't going to be able to get in here to see it, but actually, don't I need that the other way around? Wait a minute. Let me think here a second. Hold on. Hold everything. Let's pop this back off here, because it actually needs to be running right now. I do believe I can actually invert the sensor itself, too. Alright, so we're going to put this here. I'm going to light that up, which is going to start running that stuff. going to light this up. And that's going to yeah, I need to switch that actually. This one is not the one I need to know if it's running. This is the one I need to know if it's running. Because if I stop this one, if I stop it on that one, this one is not going to keep processing. So I need to actually put this sensor on this one to know if it's still running. And when it's not running, it'll turn off the burning box. That'll work. And again, my only issue with this is, even though this is red alloy wire, which is very, very small, I still can't see past it to see into the machine. I can understand with pipes, but damn it, on a little red alloy wire, I should be able to see through. Let's see. Tell if it's still working. And it's definitely still going. The biggest issue I know of with Reiki stuff is the fact that it's not performance based. It's not set to really be optimized for performance. It gets a little rough. And I forgot to hook these up. And this does not go there. This does. Which means I probably just screwed this up and I now have methane in this pipe. No, I don't. Thank God. I can't put any in there. So that's good. Alright. I am getting very, very nosy. Break this pipe for a second. Yeah, it's not doing a jack shit. So why did that not turn off? Let's see here. If I turn that off, shit, wait a minute. That's going to pop that out of there. Let's do this. Put the block there. I guess the running only checks if the machine has power, not if it's actually doing a process. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Alright, so that sensor's not going to work for what I want. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We have possible running, which to me, running means it's running, it's doing something. not just it has power. So that kind of sucks. Processing, we can try that one. That needs a good circuit, so it's going to be the same thing, just a comparator instead of repeater. So let's go ahead and try to make one of those. I've got everything in here I need except the comparator and the two cables. So here is the cables. And let's go get stuff to make the comparator. Let's see, comparator is going to need 3 redstone torches. And I need 3 stone and a quartz. There's another quartz, that'll work. 3 andesite. If you want to learn the basics, there's lots of tutorials out there from what I've heard. Not really for the English, for the Java language, but for modding Minecraft itself. I have a couple, but mine are, just footage of Spiger teaching me. So I wouldn't say that that's going to be helpful. But I do know that there's some others out there that would definitely be more helpful than mine. My streams of coding was more letting people laugh at my inability to learn how to mod. And that's about it. Alright, so let's see if this works. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to run this back over here. Now that inverts it. It's not going. There's nothing to run. So let's light this up. Now this should have something to do. Alright, so as soon as that turns on, it goes that way. Which we don't want it to do, so I'm going to have to put a... Shit. I'm going to have to put a thing on here. Telling it to do a pulse. I think I might turn these over to gas anyways. Because I'm going to need a pulse to shut this off. And with charcoal, that's not going to work. Alright, so it's going to continue to run. And this should technically shut it off. when it's done processing. Problem is, it's not going to let me get back into it to turn it back on because of the thing's going to stay closed until it's off. So I'm going to need one of those pulse formers. If I remember correctly, I need a repeater and a comparator for that. I've made these a few times. I can't even remember how to fucking make them. Trying to think here how I did that. Greg needs to add us a pulse former. Make me do all this redstone shit. I hate redstone. Alright, later, Greg. That. And we got quartz in here. There we go. And put that there. Some torches. Thank you. Comparator. Damn it. Repeater. Now, see if I can remember how I did this. Let's go see if this thing is shut off now. Nope, it's still running. Alright, let's go play with some redstone and see what we can figure out. So, I need... Is this going the right way? It goes in there and that goes in there like that. So I do this. Now it goes that. And do I need this on 4? Goes in and then it comes out this way. No, that's still full. That's definitely not working. Alright, that just made a clock. That's not what I'm trying to do. That made a clock. Alright, so that definitely doesn't work. Who the fuck was it that did this? Okay, I gotta look it up. Hold on. No, I don't want one from Project Red. Pulse generator. Single short pulse. That's what I'm looking for. Comparator, repeater. Okay. So it's going in this way. Ah! I really just screwed that up that little bit. Goes like that. And then this goes this way. Except this goes on this side. So I had it really close. Okay. This is the wrong way. This needs to go this way. And we take it out like that. There we go. Makes a real quick pulse. Okay. So I was close, I just had it backwards. Alright, so that's what I need to get done. To do a pulse down here. That'll shut this off and turn it back on. Because see, now it's stuck in that position. But doing it with charcoal won't work because the pulse won't be enough to make it stay off long enough to kill the burning box. So I'm going to have to switch these out to liquid and gas burning boxes. And I wonder if maybe I should switch them. Put the gas burning box on this side. Need to think about this here. How do I want to do this? I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to end today. It's starting to get hot early. I'm going to think about this and see what I'm going to do. And we'll set it back up next time. Whatever way I decide to do it. So have a good one, guys.